everybody. It was really well received. And Jim's going to give you an idea of what the research behind the information that he's going to present, how they came up with it, and the whole thesis, if you will. So basically the title is How Studies of Crane Accidents and Trends Lead to a Safer Work Environment. We also have Mike Parnell, president of ITI, here on the line as well, and he'll be helping out with a Q&A session at the end. And just to give you a little bit of background, if you're not familiar with ITI, we host this webinar series once a month. We're really a crane and rigging training and consultant leader around the really Western Hemisphere. We're big in the U.S. and Canada, do a lot of work in South America, and we're expanding across the Eastern Hemisphere as well. So serving a variety of industries, and Jim will probably touch on accidents in a bevy of industries like a lot of you are a part of. And missed a slide there, but we have a lot of folks on this call actually from, I noticed, from Kiewit and Exelon and PCL. We serve a lot of the world's greatest companies like those I just mentioned, and we appreciate your support on this call. So a couple housekeeping items. The webinar series, we have several past presentations on the website, so you can actually access these just at the iti.com/showcase. You can download the presentation. You can view the past recording. Today's presentation will also be available on there. We're recording it currently, and the presentation file which we're looking at will also be available. So I really want to say thank you to Jim and Hague Engineering for providing this presentation and making it available for us all to view later on. So the last thing before I get into the bios, and housekeeping item, if you all have any questions, there's a chat box or a question box in the control panel, and we'll be basically taking questions throughout the presentation and having a QA session at the end. So into the bios, what's really neat is both Mike and Jim are industry experts. They're both a part of the ASME B30 main committee, so it's pretty neat to have both of them on the call at the same time. Mike is the vice chairman of the B30 committee, and he's actually the chair of the ASME P30 committee, which is a new rollout this year, or in 2013, which is going to be setting standards for lift planning. And getting into Jim's bio, he's a professional engineer, and he's basically completed over 700 crane accidents. When I read this the first time, I called up Cheryl, who's basically works with Jim, making sure that was a accurate number. I was just shocked how many investigations he's been able to do. And like I mentioned, he also serves on ASME and quite a few task force, including NCCCO, task force for rigor, and